Welcome to Youtubular, the only show that catches them all. Okay, so maybe I don't catch them all, but I do catch my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Today I am going to be counting down my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Well, the title says that, so you probably figured that out. If you don't know what a Pokemon is, there's the door. Let me just note before I start that I don't really watch the anime of Pokemon or read the mangas. I more so play the video games. I've played at least one video game from each generation, so this is more so based off of the video game ways of liking the Pokemon. I did watch some of the show, but that was a long time ago, back when Brock and Misty were in the show. 'Cause I'm retro like that. And also, just let me state before I start that I hate the new fairy type Pokemon. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Number 5 is the Dark Steel type, an evolution of Pawniard, Bisharp. Some people say it's Bisharp, but it's Bisharp. At least to me it is, so shut up. Why is Bisharp on the list? Well, really it's just because he has those really cool blades on his arms. I mean, his arms are pretty much swords. Hashtag epic. I definitely think he's one of the better newest gen Pokemon. Number 4 is the ever awesome ground type Sandslash, evolution of Sandshrew. Whenever I play a Pokemon game, he's usually going to be one of the Pokemon that I try to make sure is in my inventory that I can use. I always pretty much carry him around, except for when it'd be suicidal to have him going to the water gym. I'm not that stupid, guys. Usually I like to try to win, not lose. I don't know about you, but I like to win. Number 3 is the fire type Arcanine. Now, the Pokemon website says he's in the legendary category. While he is very powerful, I don't actually see how he fits into that category, seeing as how he evolves from Growlithe. I don't think legendaries ever are supposed to evolve. I've always seen him as almost kind of the non-legendary Entei, who is also kind of the fire type wolf kind of thing going for him. But who knows? I don't care. He's still awesome. Number 2 is actually the ground type Marowak, which evolves from Cubone. There is tons of speculation about the Marowak Cubone line of evolution. They say that Cubones are actually children of the Kangaskhan, because it's said that Cubones were the skull of their dead mother, and the baby in the kangaroo-like pouch of a Kangaskhan looks a lot like a Cubone with no skull on its head. I actually think this is true, though the Pokemon Company has not confirmed or denied the rumors. And Marowak also has kind of a dark backstory to him. He is said to be the grown-up version of Cubone that has moved on from his mother's death, and now instead of his mother's skull, he wears the skull of a fallen enemy. Pretty creepypasta stuff, but nonetheless, still really cool. Now, before I reveal number 1, I actually have a list of honorable mentions. So here, I'll just name them off for you. Poochyena, Blastoise, Growlithe, Cubone, and Sceptile. There are a few more, but I figured I'd stop there. Number 1 is Charmander. Woohoo! Yay, Charmander! Woo! No, not because Charmander turns into Charizard or because they are from Generation 1. It's actually for a few reasons. When I first got interested in Pokemon, I loved lizards a lot. 2 is I've always loved a fire-type Pokemon. And the third and biggest reason is because the first ever Pokemon card I ever had was a Charmander card. Sadly, I lost the card. I don't know when, how, or why, but that's the card right there. And I still clearly remember what it looks like. And that's why I showed that card. I found it on Google. My friend gave it to me because I asked him if he would give me a random card to start off my Pokemon card collection. sold all my cards except for that Charmander one. I just lost it later on in life. But I asked him if he would give me my first one. He ended up giving me Charmander because he had a few others of Charmander anyway. And ever since then, that day, every time I get to choose between Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur, I pick Charmander before you can say Pika Pika! So that's my top 5 favorite list of Pokemon. If you agree or disagree, tell me what your top 5 list is down below in the comments. Also, hit that like button and also the subscribe button because I said so, so do it! Follow me on Twitter at RowdyCrowley. Don't forget to check out next week's Youtubular and this week's Something Saturday. I gotta go. Gotta get back to some very important business. What? Elite Four.
So is your face.